Hey guys, this is Matt again with the Milwaukee Road, Charleston Division. Just a quick update. Gonna be changing some things around. As you can see, I still have not done any of the turnouts in the yard. That's because I'm going to actually be redoing some things. As you can, excuse me, as you can see over here, with the two lines coming out, what I'm actually going to do is have it set up something like this, so that the main line right here will continue on, go across, and come out. The second line will come across again, and now this line right here is actually going to be taken out. These two lines are actually going to come across and be in front and go across. Those are going to be the two main lines heading to the new addition, with the third main line right back here, which I still have to get that piece of track in, and all the way out. So those are going to be some of the changes I'm doing, but I haven't gotten to that just yet. I have finished the fascia on the layout. You can see I have everything all curved. All the pieces of wood are cut, installed, painted, ready to go. So I mean, the only things that I have to do now are actually finish off the cutting the rest of the little fascia, just the finishing touches of the fascia, painting and doing all of that. Now, as far as operations go, here's something that I've come up with. And the way I have it set up, you can see this. This is the American Tool and Die Company. I have, just on a, put it right back here, see if we can zoom in on it. I just have it set up so then that way I have pickups, set outs, and then, the lading on them. So that way I can, kind of do like an operation, seeing as, it needs two box cars or needs one, or pick up one, leave one, etc. And that way I have that set up with all of my industries. The cards are not filled out, but that's how I have it set up. So then once I get all of them set up and ready to go, I then have these two clipboards, a northbound and a southbound. And the way that I have it set up is, I put the train number, the business, which one it is, pickups, set outs, the destination of all of them, and then all of them are all in order in which they go from north to south. So I have that set up, with the northbound and the southbound boards. So from there, that way I can make up the train, have it leave the Jones yard, coming out onto the mains, and go from there, and then set out as I need, or go into the transfer yards as I need to. So that's how I've got the operation set up for this. One thing that I have done that I've changed up is right here. Right here I used to have a little track that came out, little section house and a tower. I got rid of that stuff just because doing transfers, I really couldn't do anything except set out on the main line, and I did not like that. So I moved the switch from here over to here, and I put this in. Now this is one of my options where I can just do it like this, where I have the two tracks. I'll move that to turn out. Just the two tracks like that, and then curving off, and then I'll cut those off. So that way I can set out on one track, or whatever. The second option is this right here. Put this turnout in and put this. So this would be basically the main line coming out and going out, and then the two set out, either the set outs or the pickups or whatever, on both of the lines. So those are my options right now. I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to do, but those are the two that I'm playing with right now. The other thing that I've got was I got the next section of bridge. unfortunately having to buy this and only needing from there back. The rest of this is no good for me. So need to cut this and install it. The other thing I've changed, I got rid of the depot that was here. This is just going to be built up force area. I'm not going to do anything with it. I don't want to overload layout with stuff. So moving on, haven't really done too much on on the layout itself. Just the exceptions of the transfer yard over there, and then all the corners. And as you can see, like right here, I extended the track on both of these because this used to be where the bench work was. So now that I've got this going, had to extend it. I really like how the curve is on the fascia. It really it makes things flow a lot easier, as you can see going back right there. Other than that, really haven't done a whole lot of anything. Just kind of up here, just running the train around as I work on things. So, like I said, I'm going to be getting a little bit more in depth on what I'm going to be doing, as far as the operations. But as of right now, I mean, it's just the basic. As you can see, the co-op elevator has the same thing. The only difference I'm going to do with this is this was going to be the entrance right here, and it was going to go up to there. I'm going to get rid of that, so that way, there's not going to be an entrance right here. I can just put the train all the way up, so then that way it doesn't look too weird. And I'm actually going to build another section of silos, and we'll be putting them on this side coming out here, so that way it makes it look a little bit bigger. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that I've been doing. Just trying to get everything all set up with the operations. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought. I was hoping to have all of that done and have operations going by now, but you know how things go. One thing that I have done, and I'm actually pretty happy with this, I'm not finished with it, but I made my Milwaukee Road 261. As you can see, I redid the tender. This used to be a Southern Pacific, and I actually stripped everything off and redid it. You can see the red light on the top. All I have to do now is put the little 261 on either side of the light. The other thing that I have to work on is my my passenger car. Just have to detail it up and put some trucks on it and set it out on the main for passenger service. So that's pretty much all that I've been working on and getting accomplished. Like I said, I mean, it's a little bit here and there. It's mainly been just trying to get all the operations, all the businesses, everything like that set up. The other big announcement is for all the backdrop for over here, for that wall, and then that back wall right there underneath the TV. I've been working with Trackside Scenery, who did this backdrop, and we are actually going to be getting another. We'll be getting all of that set up and finished. So hopefully by February, all of that will have a backdrop. This one's going to take a little bit longer because I'm waiting on some pictures to get taken and sent to me. But hopefully all of this will be have a backdrop and everything will be set. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. And this whole area right in here is actually all going to be filled in. I might put a track service building for some cars. Not 100% certain, but yeah, so I will be redoing all of this. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have this done by spring. Not 100% certain because I'm coming up on trying to get the addition started, And once I get that started, this is going to kind of take a back seat, only because of the amount of work that's going to be involved in trying to build and work with the county to get it approved for the addition. So I hope that you guys like this. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. So if you have any questions, just let me know. One last thing. Sorry, I forgot about this. These were the landscape barriers that I got, and so I've put all of those out, and that's actually from Great Lakes Models. They do a really good job. I did it there, and then down at the 2 cement plant, I have it as well. I just have to cut one of them in half and install it right there, but I'm really pleased with how they turned out. So if you guys are looking for those, definitely I would recommend getting them. They really look amazing, when they're put out. Still have to paint them, but that'll all come in the future. So sorry, I kind of lost my voice last night from the hockey game, as you can see from my other video I posted last night. So I hope that you guys like this, and I hope that you guys had a good Christmas, and I will see you guys after the new year. Thanks.